Howdy folks, welcome to this special bonus episode. We're going to do some building here in creative mode. We are on a private server for patrons that is owned and maintained by Storfirn over here. And yeah, so what we're going to do is what he's doing right here is we're just going to take out these blocks that were here and we're going to replace them with truss blocks. And because there was some, when I built this thing, there was some kind of, they swapped something, and I think it might have been just in the closed alpha, I'm not certain, but they did something, and basically the, there's the shape of this block, these blocks here, they were truss blocks, but they were like, you know, say this one here or something. So something got changed, and so when I change them to a different block, they show up, but when you try to make them a truss, they don't work. And I tried a bunch of different ways, and there's no way to actually make something a truss cube specifically. I even tried like using the numbers in the replace block command instead of the text descriptions, and that didn't work either. So we are now reduced to manual thing here, and I figured we'd have some fun and do a, you know, server party kind of thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so yeah, we've got 2 of us so far. You can say hi if you want to. But yeah, we're gonna do this and see how much. It shouldn't take super long, but I think it's boring if you do this by yourself, so I didn't want to be all by my lonesome building all these. There we go. So what I did was, obviously, I put it in space so we didn't have to worry about the structural integrity, because you can't turn off the structural integrity on a planet. And I also painted them like this so that we could actually see them, because sometimes it can be really hard to see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes it can be really hard to see the, was there one there? It looks like there should be one there, doesn't it? But yeah, sometimes it can be really hard to see the, yeah, I'm gonna put one there just because I can. But yeah, sometimes it can be really hard to see in space, because like if you look at the other blocks here, I mean, look at how visible the other blocks are. They're not, you know, they're very tough to see one block from the next. So I just painted the other ones with this light texture so that we could tell where they were. But yeah, this was a royal pain to build to begin with, which you could probably guess. Whoops. And we need to go like that. There we go. Yeah, which you probably know. But anyway, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to do this. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't want to have that messed up. But yeah, I built this originally in a bonus series. It's accessible from my Patreon for supporters and stuff. And there's like 54 episodes, 53, something like that. 5, 6, is it 6? Yeah, just 6 blocks. Whoops, and I totally didn't mean to do that. There we go. And I could probably even do a square here. Let's do that. 4, 5, 6. Oh, these other ones are deeper in, aren't they? Nope, they're the same. Okay, so we can go like this. Is that right? Yeah. Are you using the multi-tool?
Yes. Less damage, fast.
5, 6. Yeah, it's definitely less potential to screw up. I can't. Not that I ever screw up. You know that, right? What? Me screw something up? No way. Alright, I can do that. Do these 3. And where is it? Just trying to make sure that I don't take out like an anchor or whatever, so that I can actually still put these in, because some of these are not, don't have a block you can put against, you know what I mean? There we go. And 2, 3, 5. It's so quiet. I'm gonna have to put music over this or something to make it seem like it's interesting, right? Are my speakers or my keyboard or something like that triggering the sound all the time?
I can hear you constantly.
Oh, really? Okay. It's like staying on?
Yeah, I can even hear you play some blogs.
Alright, let me see if I can move the mic.
Fine. It's fine.
It's okay? Alright. Alright, cool. I was gonna say I could move the mic back a little bit, but alright, let's see here. And were they right there, or were they out by one? I just totally lost where I was at there. You have to start doing them one at a time because I'm not paying attention. The one good thing about doing these by yourself, and you totally space out and just you know, lose yourself in it, but it does get boring sometimes. Let's see here.
Hi guys.
Hey, welcome. So are you, did you come in on the planet?
No, I'm in space.
Okay, cool. You find us?
I'm at the giant dish. It says giant dish anyway.
Cool. Alright. Awesome. So yeah, just the blocks that are all lit up. the ones that look like they're completely out of place. The ugly ones just need to be replaced with truss cubes. So if you go into your creative menu with H and grab a stack of truss cubes, it'll... There you go. And you can either use the creative remover or the multi-tool. It's your call. There we go. Alright, I got one section. I've got one section done. Nice. That looks way better, doesn't it? That looks cool. Alright. Let's see. Get some more of these done. I wonder why we can't spawn. I was trying to spawn. Let me see if it's still doing it. Last night. Yeah, see, it's not showing me any of the internal blueprints, and it won't let me spawn, like... It won't let me spawn this because it's saying contains forbidden blocks, but I'm in creative. We're in creative mode. So I'm not sure what's up with that. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, it should be able to spawn anything.
Right?
So am I in the right place?
Let's see. You're at... Do you see the two of us? Because I think there's another giant dish way down along a line of other POIs.
That's the one I'm at. Yeah, where are you at?
Okay, we are above you, basically. We're right outside the asteroid ring.
Oh, yes, I can see it.
You see it? Okay, yeah, about 2 kilometers away. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, those are the ones that I put in way back so we can... people can come in and look at them and fly through them and stuff and take blueprints of them and make their own variants or whatever if they want. But I guess you can't spawn them in here, which is just weird. Alright. Get these two. Yeah, I could just see doing this on the planet, and then, like, you know, we get to the last block and you go to put it in and...
That'll be so destroying, wouldn't it?
Totally. That's why I had to do this in space. I'm like, we're just gonna... Because I found out the hard way that when you turn the SI off on a server, it tells you that it's off. It tells you, okay, if you ask it if SI is on or off, it tells you it's off. And then it still breaks everything anyway. Fooled you! Oh, that's the worst. Makes for great finales, but...
Yeah, for the end of series.
It's about the only use I've found for the structural integrity. That also makes for fast looting now that they did the, they changed that, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you can pick the debris when it collapses,
Yeah, it's like you just pick everything up. That's such an...
I've got to be honest.
It's such an exploit, you know? There we go.
It's quite codified when the base falls down.
Yeah, that's true. It is. I think I'm going to put a corner in here. Make an artistic change here. Put one there too. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Okay. Are you guys enjoying listening to my cube busting noises? There we go.
Well, at least we know you're busy.
Yeah. No loafing, right? Yeah, I'm just sitting back watching you guys going, go faster! Work harder! The Xerax are coming. Alright. 2 of those. Somebody's over there putting, like, the Groucho glasses block in place or something, right? Putting a flare in every spot. I tried that. I tried replacing the whole dish with flares, and when you get close enough, it looks really cool. But the flares, like, become invisible, you know, like when you get about 10 feet away from them, so...
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you see it from a distance,
Yeah.
It'd be good if you could do something about that.
Because that would be really cool if you could do something like that. And the other thing with the flares is they get smaller as you go farther away, and that's not how it works. You know what I mean? And because visually, they actually get bigger in your visual field as you get farther away, and so it's a cool effect too when it actually works that way. But they've got it backwards because they're just putting it in as a sprite or whatever, I'm sure. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do like my kids and count over me as I'm counting. 12, 73, 84.
Well, that was my dad's trick when we were little.
I do that to them, and they get really mad about it. So they're at the point now where they start doing it back to me. I'm trying to play music, and they start singing behind me. It's singing something completely different.
So are we just placing these blocks with cube truss blocks?
Yeah, just the regular old cube truss blocks. Yep. All the light ones. Yep. Cool. And I would suggest, yeah, just doing either one or one strip at a time, because it's really easy to get lost and then go, wait, where did... You know what I mean? Not that I'd ever do that. There we go.
Won't let me put the block on the base.
Huh.
You can't place the block on base.
Do you have the small trusses? You probably have the blue-green trusses.
Alright, the different ones, yeah.
I've never done that either.
Oh, yeah, I've got, yeah.
I have. That's why. That's totally not why that was my first guess, because I've never done that before. The first, as soon as they change those out, it's like instant. Like no, it kept messing me up. Yeah, I think I do it more often than not. So yeah, I definitely know that story. There we go. We could convert it to a small vessel and and work on the tiny blocks. I want to try that sometime where you basically make a POI. I wonder if it would function. But you take a POI like this that has like the turrets and stuff on it, and then you make an SV and you replace it with, you replace the SV starter with the area file for this, and then see if the turrets would actually still fire, and if it would act like a POI or whatever. I think that would be hilarious. You have some little tiny SV with sized blocks, with the little teeny turrets shooting at you and everything. And then you gotta try to walk into the little, Lilliputian door. That would be cool. 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Because I know you can replace the blocks. I just don't know if they function or if it just freaks out. Like when you can put like a CV. You can have convert a CV to a base, and if you have the cockpit in there or the passenger seat, it'll work fine. But if you try to like enter the cockpit, that's when you get the continue or quit error. It freaks out. Yeah, it just freaks out, and you can't do that. Yeah, I actually discovered that accidentally in the pre-alpha when remember they used to have the crashed ships and stuff, and they were actually like ship pieces. They were actually CVs that were converted. There. Is it working okay for you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting close. Cool. It's been a while since I've done like multiplayer or anything.
Yeah, I don't do much of it.
Let's see here. There we go. Okay, so I can take out these 2 rows.
I think with multiplayer, it's finding multiplayer that doesn't involve hustle, isn't it?
Yeah. What's weird is I tried finding this server with the search thing, and it doesn't show up. I have to type in the IP to get to the server. I don't know if it shows up in the list for you guys, but there we go. I'm gonna have to grab a blueprint of this, and then I'll try. I think I want to try some copy and paste. Whoa! Didn't want to do that. Let's go undo. There we go. No? See, yeah. There we go. Alright, I'll take this row here. Six. There. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking we could probably take this thing. I want to grab a blueprint of it, and then we can take I could probably copy paste and try to move the thing around to make some variants of this. Like put the building box on the opposite side of the dish and stuff like that. Put it on different sides of the dish. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Yeah, so it's just not quite the same the next time somebody comes to fire one.
Yeah, so that when you come up to it, you have to look and see, and you can't just like, you can't just go, oh, it's always from this angle, you know. I think I'll put them in here. There. I think we've got it. That looks way better. It looks cool. Yeah, when you get back a distance, it looks really cool. So what I did to get this, to get the plane of the dish, because I wanted it to be, I mean, everybody builds everything on an axis, and that was like the thing. I really wanted this to not be specifically on an axis at some odd angle and stuff. And so I actually put like I think it was a base, and put a symmetry plane through it, and then just use the set rotation stuff, so that I could. You could see the plane, and then you just start deleting blocks that were sticking through the plane. That was pretty cool. Okay, let me blueprint this thing before I destroy it or something accidentally. Right? Some ship comes by and just starts blasting it. Or something stupid like that. Whoops. Zeta dish fixed. There we go. Okay, blueprint is saved. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking we could try doing something like that. Is take the, whoops, not the map, and go like the selection, and go like this. Select a big chunk of it. Let's see. Yeah, that went faster than I expected. We're what? We're only 20 minutes in. You guys were very helpful. Yeah, you know what? If I do that, it's gonna chop off that. Yeah, if I do that, I'm gonna have to re-hollow out one of the other legs and totally do that. I think I'll just muck around with that in a different video, because I want to make some variants of this. Like I said, it's fun to mix up the turrets and stuff like that too, where you can't just go, oh well, the rocket turret's on this side, you know.
Yeah, so you don't know which angle to approach.
Exactly. Like, whoops.
Doesn't surprise.
Yeah. Cool. Is this? I think I'm still in. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try that. Still in just regular fly around mode. And I think I fixed everything inside here already. Yeah, I think that's it. So we can goof around in here and stuff. I don't know if you guys wanted to try messing around and building anything or whatever, but I think we're gonna end the video here at least. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and yeah, you can look forward to seeing this in, I think that's gonna be episode 13 in the series, the startup testing series. So yeah, we'll see you in episode 13. Later.